Not one state of mind really. You know, like I had different states of mind for each song, I'd say, because like each song's pretty different. I had a good time making it because we were in Provence, in San Remi, and it was like pretty, you know. It was better than doing it in Sweden in the winter. But no, my mind was like all over the place. One day I'd be happy and the next day I'd think that I'd be like depressed and I think that the record's awful. And then the next day, if we were doing like an aggressive track, I'd get like really pumped up. And then the next day, if we were doing a quiet one, I'd smoke a load of weed. So it was just different every day. No, probably not. I don't believe like it's really possible to give everything on a record. I think, and even if you do, I think the moment that you feel like you have, then there's no motivation to make another record afterwards. The whole like pursuit of making music or doing anything creative is trying to find the most complete way of saying what you're trying to say. So if I'd felt that I gave everything to what went down, then I wouldn't want to ever make any more music, which isn't the case. I don't think that it was really like anything that new for us, because at the beginning, you know, when we started, it was definitely like we took a lot of inspiration from dance music, and we used drum machines and quite a lot we've always used keyboards from the very beginning. So maybe it's like a bit more pronounced on this record. Like different things end up becoming emphasized on different records, even without your control. Things can just happen, they can take a life of their own, and depending on who you work with, they can emphasize different aspects of your sound, so it wasn't a conscious decision. It's kind of difficult to answer, because basically, after we've made a record and if we're touring it, I try not to really write anything. I don't really often have the appetite to, and even if I did, I think that it should be denied. I think that I don't think you should make music whenever necessarily you feel like you should. I think sometimes you should force yourself not to, and then you should wait until you're bursting and like you're bored of your life. And I'm kind of at that point right now. I'm like pretty bored and frustrated, and I'm ready to like have some space. And then once I have some space, then I think that I will write very quickly. So it may take 2 years to get to that point, but once the writing actually starts happening, it happens quite quickly. No, I don't think so. I think that at the beginning, like when we started, we just played to like these very trendy kids in London or whatever. They were like, and they were very young, and we were young. You may not believe it, but like we were young, and they were young. And then as we progressed, like once we made the second record, I think the audience got older and slightly more diverse, and that's just kind of continued. I feel like we play to a lot of Americans these days, which I don't know if I'm entirely happy about. I spend a lot of time in America, so I think more Americans listen to our music, which is probably a bad thing. I don't know, I just want to be in Europe more.